It was traumatic, and it was trauma adding to the trauma that I already had.
It definitely has been frustrating. And I don't know if there's end in sight.
Unrealized court reform, budget cuts, and an overworked system are not only leaving people using the family courts frustrated, for many, it's denying them due process and ultimately justice. Lisbeth was granted custody of her children and a criminal restraining order from their father more than 7 years ago. But despite the potentially serious legal consequences, she is still not divorced.
I'm not going to do it first because it's expensive. The process and paying an attorney, it's overwhelming mentally and emotionally. I don't have the time. I have to work to support myself and my children.
Lisbeth doesn't feel capable of navigating the legal system and filling out all the paperwork without an attorney, an option she can't afford. The average time for getting a divorce in California is 15 months. The average cost is more than $17,000. Susan says the courts aren't prepared to deal with her high conflict divorce case.
The financial side, yes, sometimes it's been costly. It's mostly the time and the emotions that are the biggest issues, and those have the biggest impact on the children overall.
For the past 6 years, she's been back in court with 4 different judges until she couldn't afford an attorney any longer. She says the issue is her former spouse submits false documents to the courts and lies under penalty of perjury. But the courts don't have the resources to investigate the truth, and there aren't even repercussions when the documentation is found to be false, and she spent thousands of dollars proving it.
Been very trying when you have a high conflict situation and feel that you have to go back if you don't have an attorney.